You're right, and they are there, and they are big, stinky guys. And I mean,
And that's part of college.
It is part of college. So I mean, when you're in college, you're going to get sick a lot, and there's a lot of things you know, especially with living with a lot of people. You want to be aware of meningitis, which is the infection that can affect, you know, like the nerves and the spinal cord and things like that. So you want to be careful about those type of things, colds and flus. There's vaccines though that you can get for meningitis.
Yes.
There's also you want to get the flu, have them get the flu vaccine every year, just like everybody else, because they're in a closed space.
Yes.
And then just practicing really good hygiene. You got to try and tell them about washing hands, about trying to stay away from their other sick, you know, roommates, not sharing stuff, sharing utensils, all that. Now they've got to share the bathroom, so you worry about athlete's foot. And so you got to be really careful about keeping things dry and clean. Yes.
I shared a bathroom in college with over 20 guys, and I'm going to tell you, I got sick so many times in college. One time I even ended up in the hospital with pneumonia. And the reason is, there was no soap. I didn't have soap. I didn't even know you were supposed to wash your hands back then. This is 20 years ago.
They had soap 20 years ago.
Not in our dorm.
Can you imagine this guy not washing his
I
hands?
had no clue. I wish we had to show doctors back then, because no one told me that you had to wash your hands with soap. You just don't think about these things. So Christian,
There he is.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
Yes, you're clapping, but he didn't use soap. Do you know, I actually bought 2 jars of soap, 2 pump bottles, and I thought, oh, I'm so embarrassed. Of course they know about soap. And then I hear this.
they're gonna love that. So
See?
key here, get
Keep all the
them
cleaning
vaccinated.
stuff. Yes.
Good hand hygiene, not only for your son, but his dorm mates
His
as well.
roommates,
Yes.
And there's also another issue people should pay attention to. Norovirus and other foodborne viruses, they can spread from contaminated food and water, sharing bathrooms like it happens so commonly in dorm rooms. This has been causing some outbreaks in colleges. According to the CDC, recent outbreaks on campuses have occurred in California, Michigan, and Wisconsin. So we just need to pay attention. Prevent foodborne illnesses the same way you do the flu and the cold. Vigilant hand washing, disinfect common areas, and then of course, sick food workers need to stay home so they're not contaminating the food that they're preparing.
And getting rest and not
well,
stressing over
that's the
tests.
thing that I wanted to mention. I know it's
go.
wishful thinking. You want to make sure that your son's getting plenty of sleep, right? Sleep deprivation can be a problem in college, both a problem for your health and your report card.
So you gotta
It's just
learn.
part of the process of growing up and learning how to live independently. And men, I think it takes a little longer than
Oh,
women.
you guys are so nasty. Sorry.
We outgrow it, though.
Yeah.
It just takes time. But
Right.
Pamela, thank you so much.
Thank
Best of luck to
you.
Christian.